Let's say, okay. Okay, back in. Keep going, keep going. Now, this is a big thing that's going on. Now, this is not a Blu-ray, but the Blu-ray and some of these projectors. Now, a lot of these different companies who study 4D, they're actually studying everything around the body and everything, the vibrations in the aura field, all the different things in the aura field. That's why I was talking about the sound bowls. They're studying all the aura field and everything in the aura field. So that's one of the biggest things that's going on. And this is the biggest thing that's going on right now. So this is why it's so shocking. Now there are people who are watching these movies and they're kind of confused. They're trying to figure out how is it possible or how do they know about this movie ahead of time. So what's going on is, let's say if you're watching the movie. So you're watching the movie from the screen, right? You're watching the movie. Yeah, this is a good movie. A good movie. Good movie. Wow, man. So when you're watching it, the information from the movie is already going right here through your head, all the way into the back of your neck, into your dream chakra. And when it goes into the back of your neck, that means you can have a dream about it years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And they're making this technology better. So some of you're having these super vivid dreams about some of these movies before they come out because that's the new technology that's coming out, the Blu-ray, and they're trying to get better with the Blu-ray, and they're trying to get better with all the new cameras. And they're trying to make some of these old movies look better and new. And they're trying to make some of these movies look like the characters are still living and everything. Now that's the big situation that's going on. That's why a lot of artists who are into the film side and the theater side, are kind of shocked about that. In the game, they're doing it with the games too. Now what they're doing is, when they're making this crystal clear, meaning that majority of these movies are already in your mind. Let me break this down. So if you saw, that means if you watched this movie, you already watched the movie 3 years ago, which means you have all of these years movies in your head 3 years ago. Now there are people who are meditating for long periods of time to, you know, 5 hours and higher, and they're breaking around some of this, you know, this these Blu-ray. They're breaking around it so they can clear their mind and break around the Blu-ray. So that's the big thing that's going on right now. See, the biggest thing, like some of our artists are noticing, that everybody's going to start sounding the same because that technology. Everybody's going to start sounding the same. Everybody's going to start using the same names. Everybody's going to start wearing the same hairstyles. A lot of people are going to start doing the same stuff. So if you know the science behind the Blu-ray, people who are sun gazing, who have sun gaze or who do deep meditations know what I'm talking about. If you do this for a long time, you'll be acting a little, shocked. I was real shocked. I actually watched this multiple times. I actually watched people reenact the whole movie before they get to the movie. I did the experiment multiple times. Multiple times. Multiple times. I watched this happen multiple times. I mean, like, get a movie, get like 5 or 6 movies, watch them before somebody watching, and then don't let them know you're going to surprise and watch them. Watch how they start acting out the movement of the character ahead of time. I've seen this happen multiple times. You know, the biggest thing that I noticed was this. So if you went to movies or if you watched the movie, this is what I noticed a lot of people started doing naturally, and it's because they watched the movie already. Before they would go to a movie, they would start running like this. And it was so shocking because everybody who know what I'm talking about, is there a group of people who actually watch this? I watched this multiple times. I was like, no, they watched the movie already. That's crazy. That's crazy. But if you study light therapy, they're studying the third eye in the dream area, and they're studying that to make the virtual reality go into your sleep, so they can make a dream gaming. You know, the controllers, the game controllers are studying all the different parts and signals that's going through your hand, so they can study different movements. I'm gonna get more into that. Probably get a controller, but that is what's going on. So there are a lot of people who do not notice, but that's why people are trying to stay from the Blu-ray. They're trying to go back to the projectors. I'm going to projectors. I'm noticing that it hit me a long time ago. I was writing a script about a movie that has not come out. And I was like, wow, I actually wrote this movie already. You know, I see what's going on now. Sooner or later, they're gonna be like, well, this movie's already made, so if you wrote the script already, you can get charges pressed against you because of that. Now that's the shocking that they're making it so that you are making your script off of their movies. So a rapper, they know like if you listen to a lot of rappers and stuff like you, and you really start mimicking some of their flow, you start acting like them a little bit. But that is the biggest thing that's going on. So there are people who are meditating for long periods of time and deep meditation and sun gazing meditation. They're going around the Blu-ray and around all of this, so they know like wow. So then it's not really messing with them a lot. But some of you, you are meditating, and you stopped, and you're noticing it. You're noticing like you may stop and you may notice, wow, I know this movie, I've seen this movie before, or I felt this before, and it's because that's what is going on. So let me give you an example. 2021. Man, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. Man, woo. I like that. I like that scene. I like that scene. I say 2019. I don't know. I feel like that, but you already did it when you watched the movie. So I'm gonna do it again. So you watch the movie. So you see, I'm breaking down again. So you watch the movie. It's 2020, 2021, 2021. You're watching the movie. You're in the movie like, ooh, ooh, I like this one. Ooh. Even if you're thinking in your head, it's still going on. Still going on in your head. Even if you're thinking in your head. And then, so 2019, you're asleep, or 2018, you're asleep, and you're thinking, you're dreaming. And when you're in your dream state, this is your dream about. Man, I had a crazy dream. I was dreaming run like this and everything, man. Everything run like this, man. I don't know what, but I was running like this. I was moving fast, everything. That's the biggest situation that happened with a lot of people with these new games. They're trying to make it real virtual. So they're trying to make it so they can control a lot of stuff in the oil field and everything. If you look at 40, look at 3D studies, look at 3D, 4D studies, they're trying to study how to figure out how to communicate with the oil field. If you went to a 4D movie, you got the vibration, you got the smell. They're trying to make sure this feel real. And they're trying to make it better. They're trying to push it higher than that. So they're trying to make the product better. So that's why they had this new Blu-ray. They got these at home 3D movies and everything right now. They're trying to make it better. So that's why I'm telling you, I know exactly what's going on. I've seen some of this equipment already. I actually witnessed some of this equipment. I actually looked at the equipment. So, and I actually looked at the new drops before they come out. So I know exactly what's going on. And I actually meditated around a lot of this. So some of you, you you're noticing it. You're noticing it. You're trying to figure out what it is because they're trying to they're making some new technology off of what's going on years down the line. So some of you already feel it. You already feel what's about to happen, but you don't. Let's see, but that's what's going on right now. So that's the big situation right now. So one love, one love, one love. Keep growing, keep growing. So that's the big situation right now. So there are a lot of people who they're watching these movies, and I'm trying to tell you that is the biggest one. Or that a lot. It's a lot of different ones that's going on right now. That's shocking. The biggest one that I've noticed that has been hitting a lot of people. I've been watching people do this before the movie came out. I mean, I watched this months, 2 months, and when they finally notice it, some people get mad about it. Some people get mad about it because they were like, "Why that's not right." Some people notice it, but the biggest one was The Run. That's why I saw a lot of. I saw a lot of that. I mean, I will be. I mean, no, not just I'm just get up and run like that. No, these people don't run like this. They just did it out of nowhere. Like, you know what? Or like, hey, I'm gonna do this. And now all of there are people who are doing dances off of the movie. That's how crazy it is. Some of these dances that you have right now that came out 2018, 2017, they got a movie about some of this stuff before it, down the line. And when they watch the movie, they're gonna know is that that is why the dance was made. It's that crazy. But this technology is real. They're studying it. They're trying to make it more virtual. They're trying to make it so you can sit at home and feel, see, smell everything from your house. That's what they're doing right now. So a lot of people, you know, that's why I had to change the way I did my videos, because I know there's a lot of people when you talk to them about meditations and different technology, they're like, "Well, man, it's a lot of older people. You know, the older people. Wow, man, this is not real." Then the people are like, you know what? I think because some people don't like that it's real, so they try to, I'm gonna find out. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So some people do that. So that's a big situation that I noticed. So when you finally notice it, people who meditate and who sun gaze, you're gonna catch on. If you sun gaze, if you watching more tree, like hugging or meditation with a tree, or facing a tree, or meditation with light or the sun, you're gonna notice it fast, real fast. Like right now, if you're real good, you can tell when somebody. I can tell when somebody watched the movie already. I'm not when you get real good with it. See, some people who are real good in meditation, you can tell when they already watched the movie. Now, well, but shocking. It's shocking that they're making technology. So don't worry about it. If you're a script writer, just take a break from some of this, technology for a little bit and just meditate and just stay focused on your craft. Just take a break from some of the, just focus on just the craft, because you're gonna notice that they're trying to make it more where you're making movies off of what they put out. So if they're putting out a big movie that everybody want to see, you're naturally going to make movies about it, and then naturally is going to help them build money and all that kind of stuff. But they're naturally making it that way, and they're naturally making it where you can make big movies with a little budget. They're making where I can make a really good quality movie with a little budget, really good quality game with a little budget. So continue to grow. Oh, yeah, continue to grow.